When someone starts thinking about becoming a medical assistant, the first question that usually pops into their mind is, how much is this going to cost me? And honestly, that's a smart question because the price of your training can vary a lot. In this video, I'm going to give you the complete picture of what medical assistant training can really cost. From programs that can drain over $25,000 and leave you with debt, to options that can get you job ready in just a few months for under $2,000. By the end, you'll know exactly what to watch out for, what's worth paying for, and how to make a smart decision before you even spend a single dollar. Let's start the most traditional and the most expensive path: campus-based medical assistant programs. There are the programs you'll usually find at community colleges or vocational schools. On paper, they sound great. In-person training, labs, maybe even a diploma at the end, but the cost? It's shocking. A typical on-campus medical assistant program can cost you anywhere between $15,000 all the way up to $25,000. And some even go higher, and that's just the tuition alone. Then you have to factor in hidden costs like textbooks, labs, fees, uniforms, parking, transportation, meals, everything that comes with spending years attending these in-person classes. Most of these programs take about 2 years to complete. So, by the time you graduate, you've not only spent tens of thousands of dollars, but you've also spent 2 years out of the workforce. That's 2 years of potential income just lost, plus a possibility of starting your career with student debt. If you're someone who absolutely needs that structure of in-person learning, that might work for you. But for most people, that's a very expensive way to start a career that doesn't require that level of investment. Now, there's another path that looks a lot more appealing on the surface. That's online medical assistant programs. These are usually advertised as flexible and convenient, and the cost typically ranges from around $3,000 to around $5,000. At first glance, that sounds like a great deal compared to campus programs. But here's the problem. Not all online programs are created equal. Some of these are unaccredited, which means employers may not recognize your training at all. Others don't prepare you for national exams like the CCMA, which is often required for you to get hired. And many leave out one of the most important parts of training, which is that hands-on experience in a clinical setting. So while the price might seem right, you could end up with a certificate that just doesn't hold much weight and a program that doesn't actually get you job ready. That's why it's so important to do your research before enrolling to any online program. Now let's talk about a third path, one that is changing how people train for this career. It's called the Preppy approach. Preppy offers a 100% online medical assistant program that's designed to be flexible and affordable without cutting corners on quality. Here's what makes it stand out. You earn a university certificate through an accredited university partner. You can complete your training in as little as 4 months, not years. The program prepares you for the CCMA certification exam, which employers nationwide will recognize, and even provides a pathway for hands-on clinical experience, so you're not just learning theory. You're going to get real-world exposure, which is so important. And here's the part that surprises most people. The cost of the entire program is actually under $2,000. And that's not per semester, that's not per year, that is the total cost. So you get the same type of professional level training backed by a respected university for less than what some schools charge in just textbooks and fees. So if your goal is to start working in the medical field without spending the next few years in debt, this is the smarter, faster, and more affordable option. Now, if you're serious about becoming a medical assistant and want to see exactly how to get started, I have created a full video that walks you step by step through the entire process of starting your medical assistant career. In that video, I cover how to choose the right training program, what certificates employers are actually looking for, how to get started with Preppy if you decide that it is a right fit for you. I'll link that video in the description box down below, and I'll pin it in the comments below as well. Definitely check it out next. Look guys, in that video, I share all the details about Preppy, a program that I personally vouch for. If you want to become a medical assistant faster, make sure you check out the video I've linked right down below. At the end of the day, Your medical assistant training should open doors, not empty your wallet. You don't need to spend $25,000 and 2 years sitting in the classroom to start a career that could change your life. There are smarter and faster and more affordable ways to get there. You just have to know where to look. If you find this video helpful, hit that like button. It helps more people discover these kinds of career insights. And if you want to keep learning what it's actually like to work in healthcare from someone who's been there, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. I share new videos every week to help you make confident, informed choices about your career. This is Corey, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.